Right now on Jamaica News Page tonight, we're following several developing stories.
Christian people were in church today. We didn't expect this. I didn't expect my granddaughter-in-law, step-granddaughter to be dead today. We didn't plan for this.
Tragedy in Manchester. A woman killed and a soldier now in custody when neighbors say they heard moments before the incident. And
nobody not even there can swim if you take him out. I say I wanna say man I take out everything out of my pocket same time, but same time as me take out everything is like one low feelings, one feelings take me cross me lower belly and me foot them.
heartbreak in St. Elizabeth. A 9-year-old boy dies after reportedly trying to retrieve a ball from a water tank. Tonight, a warning to parents. Plus,
we tell them say do not leave the yard. If is a person, no care you talk to him, say no leave the yard. He just disobey you. You can talk to Moses from stay in the yard, stay in the yard. He want to go there, say he want to go there so.
a man falls through a damaged bridge. The urgent call tonight to heed safety warnings. And prayers pouring in. Media personality Miss Kitty speaks out after emergency surgery. Her emotional message tonight. Welcome back to Jamaica News Page tonight. News that keeps you connected to what's happening across Jamaica. And we're powered by viewers just like you. Please click subscribe and tap the notification bell to stay connected. Thank you for joining us, Polly Ann. Jamaica News Page tonight starts right now. We begin tonight with a weather alert ahead of the Easter weekend. Jamaicans are being urged to brace for showers and thunderstorms across sections of the island as a trough moves closer and is expected to linger into early next week. For tomorrow, Saturday, look out for partly cloudy skies in the morning with showers and thunderstorms developing later in the day across several areas. On Easter Sunday, conditions are expected to be mostly fair in the morning, followed by widely scattered afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms. And by Easter Monday, isolated showers and thunderstorms are expected, particularly across northern parishes like St. James, Trelawney, St. Anne, St. Mary, and Portland. Now to developing news in Westmoreland. 3 men suspected to be involved in goat theft were fatally shot during an alleged confrontation with the police in Sheffield on Friday afternoon. Their identities have not yet been confirmed. We will provide more information as it becomes available. Also developing out of Manchester, police are investigating a homicide in 3 chains where a soldier is accused of killing his female partner. The woman has been identified only as Tanya.
Well, the community is saddened and in mourning. Everybody is in mourning because it is said that this has never happened here. It has never happened, and look at the people around you. Everybody coming from near and far because this is strange to people living in this area. Good people, Christian people. This is my church sister. Christian people were in church today. We didn't expect this. I didn't expect my granddaughter-in-law, step-granddaughter to be dead today. We didn't plan for this.
Residents say shortly after 3 p.m., they heard screams before seeing a man running from a house with red stains on his clothing. Police responded to the scene and later launched a search for the suspect, who has since reportedly turned himself in. Investigations into the incident are ongoing. And in St. Elizabeth, heartbreak for a family after a tragic drowning. A 9-year-old boy has died after reportedly attempting to retrieve a ball from a water tank at his home in Long District on Thursday. He has been identified as Samuel Clark, a student of Goshen Primary School. Police say the child was outside playing when the ball fell into the tank. It is believed that Samuel took off his clothes and went into the tank to retrieve the ball when he drowned.
Nobody not even there can swim if you take him out. I say I wanna say man I take out everything out of my pocket same time, but same time as me take out everything is like one low feelings, one feelings take me cross me lower belly and me foot them. Some people have to bend down this and hold on for me and me tell them say use the bamboo. That's if anything I faint inside of the tank. You can take you and raise me up or something. For me feel weak, but me a good on in the field. I'm jump off there, so I'm a swim boat. I'm a swim boat, so I feel I'm no feeling. I stop in the middle and I use my foot. I use my foot, I feel him and I hold up here and I just realize I'm in 2 foot and I go out further with my foot and lift him up by his belly and hold him. And then I can come here so and put him up to the guy then. Trust me, man. If you're a man we get 2 bikini, we just imagine.
I'm a stepson, but I'm a son. Yeah. For me and the man I'm married, I'm a pitney. I'm my pitney. I love him, I tell you. Right? I can tell you, say at this because I was at work. But to my knowledge and the way home I see it, he said, I'm here, him did there play ball and he ball drop in the tank. And it's like, he might try everywhere to get out it. Like he might try from here, so the ball a drift from him. So I'm going, but you can see him close still up on the tank around here, so see him. I said, I can go around there and take off his slippers, take off his clothes and climb up, you know. Because that board was up on the tank side, so you can see it broke. So it's as if he's losing balance and go over. I tell you, it's not easy. It's not easy, Jano.
Grief counseling is now being offered to the family and will be for students at his school. Authorities are also urging parents and guardians to be vigilant, especially around exposed water tanks, some of which were left uncovered following Hurricane Melissa.
Well, to say also to the citizens that we've had more than one occasion when this has happened. Well, maybe not in St. Elizabeth, but across the island. I know that some persons may have suffered as a result of the hurricane, where roofs may have been removed from these catchment facilities. We're asking that you ensure that these tanks, that they are properly covered. Zinc if you may, board, concrete, whatever it is, but ensure that these tanks are securely covered. They're out of the space where the children can have access to them, though that some may be covered, but then there may still be, access points where persons can get water. And these children, especially our boys, they can be very curious. You want to make sure that it is inaccessible to them from every angle. The care of our children is our responsibility. We've got to make sure that at all times they are in our space. We know where they are, and that they are not in any form of danger. And, it's also crucial that you talk with the children. Let them know where the dangers are. They are not elsewhere where they could be in danger whilst you are somewhere else. So it's really our responsibility to ensure that our children are taken care of.
Meanwhile, a man has died after falling through a damaged bridge in Essington, St. Thomas on Friday morning.
At somewhere about 7:30, 8 o'clock, the person was taken out by the fire department. But he fell in and nobody saw when he fell in. It was long after somebody was crossing the river and recognized that somebody appeared like a human being and make an alarm. And hence we came, tried our best, called the first responders, and they came. But he eventually died. So he was taken to the hospital even though he died before he reached there.
We tell him, say, do not leave the yard. If is a person, no care you talk to him, say, no leave the yard. He just disobey you. You can talk to Moses from stay in the yard. He want to go there, say, he want to go there. So we know that, but we have to see if he can see like me or you. He can see clear like me or you. I work darkish. So sometimes we more, but when something like this on the bridge, you not go see it. You know, see it now, see it. But if they are tired, from the first person would die. If they are tired, it just take control of it and back it off properly. That's nobody can walk and ride. People say that use the same way. And they are tired if people going to do something about it. This is get out of hand. Really get out of hand. And if you do something, see it? That's second life now. You don't know who next. That's 2 life already, It's going to cost 3, 4, 5. The bridge is too long for this happen now. The bridge is for lock off properly. Nobody can go across except workers who will work on the bridge. And a man like this, Good Friday, a man lose his life. Joke this.
It has been 5 months since Melissa, and the bridge was destroyed and deemed unusable. Hence, a bypass was created. However, pedestrians, bike, and cyclists are using the thoroughfare middle night, broad day, from time to time because some persons are living in Islington. This morning somebody fell into the hole and died, which is the second such incident since Melissa. And we are appealing to the authority, the member of parliament and everybody to pay some attention to the Islington Bridge. We heard about other bridges across the nation that needs to be remedied, but Islington Bridge, which you see behind you, is a priority, and we are begging for them to make sure that a third life is not lost because of negligence of the authority.
Minister with Responsibility for Works Robert Nesta Morgan has expressed condolences and is urging Jamaicans to obey all safety warnings.
This is a heartbreaking development, and my deepest condolences go to the family of the deceased and the entire Islington community as they grieve in this painful period. At moments like these, our thoughts must first be with those who are mourning. The NWA closed this bridge for repairs in the interest of public safety, and that closure was communicated more than once. We understand the inconvenience that closures can cause, especially in rural communities, but these decisions are only taken where there's a real concern about the risk to life. We're asking the residents of this area to be very careful and not cross the Islington Bridge, which we plan to repair under the Accelerated Bridge Program later this year.
And finally tonight, media personality Kadeen Miss Kitty Wilkinson has shared an emotional update with her followers after a recent health scare that required emergency surgery. In a heartfelt Instagram post on Good Friday, Miss Kitty shared photos and videos from her time in hospital, revealing that she unexpectedly spent her birthday undergoing the procedure. However, she did not disclose the reason for the procedure. The attorney and media personality said she's grateful she listened to her body when something didn't feel right. She shared that, quote, "It was frightening and humbling, but I'm grateful to see that I'm now home and healing nicely," end quote. The mother of one said one of the most difficult parts of her recovery has been not being able to lift or play with her young daughter as she normally would, calling it the most emotional part of her journey. Despite the challenges, Miss Kitty thanked her supporters for their love and birthday wishes and reflected on the significance of Good Friday. She said she remains grateful for life, health, family, and strength, and is asking for continued prayers as she recovers. Get well soon, Miss Kitty. You'll be in our prayers. So this would normally be the moment where I say, and that's the news on Jamaica News Page tonight. But tonight, I simply want to say thank you for staying with us. I know it has been a heavy news day and what is supposed to be a Good Friday, but these are important stories that matter and impact us all. And even in the midst of heartbreak, there's a reminder for each of us to continue showing kindness, to look out for one another, and to hold on to faith in better days ahead. Have a safe and happy Easter if you celebrate it. We'll see you in the comments, and be sure to join us again for more news. From all of us here, good night.